Engaging with Equatorial Guinea's culture. Equatorial Guinea, a small but culturally diverse country on Central Africa's west coast, boasts a complex tapestry of cultures and traditions. Its culture is a fascinating mix of indigenous ethnic groupings, Spanish colonial influences, and modern components. This distinct blend has resulted in a vibrant cultural landscape that reflects the country's complex history and diverse population. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today, we are going to talk about engaging with Equatorial Guinea's culture. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Historical roots. Equatorial Guinea's cultural heritage is profoundly ingrained in its history, which has been shaped by a series of civilizations and influences. Before the arrival of the Spanish in the late 15th century, the region was home to a variety of indigenous people, including the Fang, Bubi, and Ndowe. These indigenous cultures have had an indelible impact on Equatorial Guinea's customs, languages, and way of life. Catholicism, the Spanish language, and European practices were all brought to the country by the Spanish colonizers, which had a profound impact on the developing cultural identity of the nation. The journey that Equatorial Guinea took to achieve independence in 1968 was a significant point in the history of the nation, as it was during this time that Macias Nguema became the nation's first president. Social beliefs and etiquettes. The majority of the locals live in rural areas, and the majority of them choose to dress in traditional African garb. The legal system of the nation is based on both traditional African tribal law and the legal system of Spain. This is due in part to the fact that the nation was colonized throughout its history by the Spanish. The government of the country is quite limited when it comes to the rights and freedoms that it grants to its residents as individuals. Because family units are accountable for the well-being of their individual members, the responsibility of providing care for the elderly and the sick is primarily an issue that falls under the purview of the family. As a result of this, extended families frequently cohabit, which means that multiple generations of the same family live together in order to share resources and labor. Music and dance. Both music and dance play an important role in Equatorial Guinea's culture. The country's unique heritage is reflected in the wide range of genres and rhythms that are used in music and dance. Xylophones, drums, and other percussion instruments are frequently used in traditional music. These instruments produce a distinctive and rhythmic sound that is used to accompany a variety of dancing styles. In Equatorial Guinea, one of the most well-known traditional dances is called the Bikutsi dance. This dance is known for its lively and energizing movements. The tam-tam drums are a common example of the traditional instruments that are used to accompany this performance, which takes place during social gatherings and festivities. Reggaeton and hip-hop are two examples of modern music genres that have seen explosive growth in popularity in recent years. These genres represent contemporary influences while still retaining parts of classic rhythms. Cuisine. A wide variety of cultural influences have contributed to the formation of Equatorial Guinea's national cuisine. Dishes that have their origins in the country's past as a Spanish colony, Islamic culture, and recipes that have been handed down through generations of local Central and Western African tribes are some of the traditional meals that are appreciated by the inhabitants. Several different kinds of meat, including chicken, game, fish, snails, and so-called bush meat, which can be composed of animals like lizards, gorillas, and lemurs, are used as components in a wide variety of traditional recipes. Nuts, yam, plantains, sweet potatoes, rice, cassava root, bananas, and breadfruit are some of the fruits and vegetables that are utilized in the cuisine of Equatorial Guinea. Other ingredients include food that is sourced locally. Rocky Mountain oysters, which are deep-fried bull testicles, and spicy pepper soup, which is made of components such as chili peppers, pork, and nutmeg, are two foods that are very well liked by the people who live in the surroundings. Osang tea, malamba, A sugarcane brew, palm wine, and beer are widely consumed beverages in Equatorial Guinea. Other popular beverages include palm wine. Art and craftsmanship. The indigenous customs and practices of Equatorial Guinea have a significant impact on the country's cultural activities and artistic expression. Masks and sculptures depicting legendary creatures and animals are crafted by the Bubi people, who are famous for their meticulous wood carving. In the course of traditional rites and rituals, these are frequently utilized. A wide variety of ethnic groups are responsible for the production of traditional textiles, which include woven fabrics and garments, and they exhibit colorful patterns and designs. Local materials and time-honored processes are frequently included in the production of these fabrics. Festivals and traditions. The Republic of Equatorial Guinea is home to a wide range of celebrations and customs that honor the country's religious beliefs and cultural heritage. The Ndowe dance, which is held annually by the Fang people, is an event that is vivid and colorful, and it shows traditional music and dance throughout the year. During the process of young women's transition into maturity, it frequently takes place with them. The festival known as Sipopo is yet another prominent celebration that includes cultural performances, musical performances, and dance acts. It serves as a chance for communities to get together, appreciate the cultural diversity of the country, and share the traditions that they have passed down. Languages and literature. The languages of Spanish, French, and Portuguese are recognized as official languages in Equatorial Guinea. Fang, Bubi, and Ndowe are just a few examples of the languages that are spoken by the numerous ethnic groups that dwell within the country. The literary tradition of the country is characterized by the contributions of prominent authors such as Juan Tomás Ávila Laurel and Donato Ndongo Bidiogo, who have made significant contributions to the literary heritage of the nation for generations. Identity, history, and the complexity of Equatorial Guinean society are frequently explored in their works, which frequently tackle these topics: natural beauty and outdoor activities. There are numerous options for outdoor activities and exciting adventures thanks to the natural beauty of Equatorial Guinea. For those who have a passion for the natural world, this nation is a paradise because of its verdant jungles, untouched beaches, and different ecosystems. In the mainland region of Rio Muni and on the island of Bioko, the activities of hiking, birdwatching, and wildlife observation are among the most popular. Snorkeling, scuba diving, and fishing are just a few of the water sports that may be enjoyed to the fullest along the shores of the country that run along the Atlantic Ocean. In addition to being a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, the Monte Allen National Park in Equatorial Guinea is a popular destination for ecotourism and people who are interested in wildlife. Challenges and opportunities. Equatorial Guinea is confronted with a number of obstacles, some of which include problems pertaining to government, human rights, and issues of economic development. In spite of this, the country's abundant cultural diversity, one-of-a-kind traditions, and natural beauty present prospects for environmentally responsible tourism, economic expansion, and cultural exchange. In order to effectively handle these difficulties, it is necessary to implement programs that encourage education, the preservation of cultural traditions, and the conservation of the environment. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.